It's a BOOTLEGKEV.com exclusive.
Comes to the women though, Dominican or Puerto Rican, where are you at if you had to choose?
Shit, I mean, yeah, that's hard, bro. You know what I mean? Because you gonna make me
You're gonna
upset.
piss someone off.
You gonna make me upset somebody.
Okay. What is good about? I mean, is there something that differentiates?
Okay, yeah.
Each type of female.
Puerto Rican woman that I've dealt with, they want to be in control. They want to be the man. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I mean? But if you find a man,
you find somebody who's okay with
yeah,
that
that's
shit.
okay with that. Dominican woman or woman that they value their motherfucking man. Dominican women are actually, they'll come to this country and they'll clean, they'll cook, they treat you like a king. So in that aspect, you know what I'm
You'd
saying?
rather have a Dominican girl.
I rather, but at the same time though, Puerto Rican women are more loyal to Dominicans because a lot of time when Dominicans come to this country, they just here because of the glamour and the spotlight, and once they really in it, they'll leave you for the blink of the eye.
Yeah.
So Puerto Rican women are more loyal. Dominican women treat you better. You know what I'm saying? I got Puerto Rican baby mom, man. You know what I'm saying? But I need a Dominican, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Tanboys, man. You know I'm a white guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I figure one day I'm a fan of yours, a really big fan of yours. I feel like you got what it takes to really take this to like a whole nother level. And I don't know if Tanboys would be the label or not, but you know it can be kind of hard if one day Bodega Bamz is CEO of a label called Tanboys and he has to sign a white boy or a black dude or something.
Yeah.
Did you think about that when you named it when you named the clique?
Yeah, definitely. I you know what's crazy because I'm very pro Latino, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't want to come across as a racist. I definitely don't want to come across as I cater to one background. So you know what I mean? I know that, you know, a lot of white boys, a lot of black African Americans, they probably gonna feel like I can't be a part of Tanboy because it's a Latino movement. That's why I really try to get across that it doesn't matter what color you is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Tanboys clique was made of Latinos, yes. But the reason being behind that is because I felt like we were voiceless, and I felt like I had to push my fucking best foot forward to represent my people. And I feel like if an African American and a white dude, people that respect that, they down with Tanboys. You know what I'm saying? The people that don't get it, the people that say like, the people that say like, I can't be down with Tanboys, it's some Latin shit, you're being ignorant. You know what I mean? Because it's definitely not it's like, you know, Black Panthers. I respect the Black Panther movement. I couldn't be a Black Panther. I wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, Puerto Ricans, they made their own Black Panthers called the Vice Lords. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, excuse me, it's called the Young Lords. Called the Young Lords. You know, they made their own movement or whatever, and it was strictly Puerto Rican, it was strictly political. Just like Black Panthers did. We respected it. Right. We knew we couldn't be down with it, so I would hope that, you know, everybody will feel that way. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know, it's a clique for me. You know what I mean? But it doesn't mean I'm like racist or I don't fuck with blacks and I don't fuck with whites. Nah, I cater to everybody.
This New York, some people are calling it, what is it, the Beast York? What is the other?
Beast Coast.
Beast Coast.
Nah. Beast Coast is like, Beast Coast is different from New York. We all New York.
Well, you got like yourself, you got, you know, Ferg, you got Rocky, you got the Flatbush Zombies, Troy Ave. You know what I'm saying?
We not part of the Beast Coast though. The only people that's part of the Beast Coast is the Zombies, Underachievers, and Pro Era. That's their shit.
That's their shit.
Yeah, New York is everybody. Like everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like Ferg, the Joey, whether niggas rep it or not, because we from New York, we the New York, but the Beast Coast is separate from the New York.
Okay, so it's two different things.
Yeah, definitely.
What is like the camaraderie with you and Ferg? You guys have worked together so much, and of course Spanish Harlem is right up the block from regular Harlem.
Right.
How did you guys link up and kind of explain that dynamic of your guys' working relationship?
Well, Ferg, you know, me and Ferg is literally like from the same kind of environment, you know what I'm saying? He's from the west side of Harlem, I'm from the east side, which is Spanish Harlem. So we know the same people, you know what I mean? One of my dear friends is one of his dear friends, you know what I'm saying? I always heard about Ferg through the hood, you know what I mean? Because Ferg Pops was D Ferg, who was a famous nigga through the hood. Yo, alright? So, you know, when we connected through the music or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it was just like I knew him forever because I knew everybody he knew everybody I knew. And the dynamic was crazy because I've never met somebody who works like me, and Ferg is a nigga who works like me. You know what I'm saying? Who's a nigga who really puts in grind, day in, day out, who don't go out. He just want to make the best kind of music. So when we was locked in my studio, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, my brother Ola did a lot of shit that's on his Trap Lord or whatever, because he recorded a lot of shit in my studio. And the dude work grind is relentless, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's respectable. Like, I had to respect it. So we knocked out like 10 records together, you know what I'm saying? And we stashed some shits away, you know what I mean? So just in case for a rainy day, we dropped the mixtape for niggas.
I feel like there was always a complaint about New York hip hop. Maybe like 3-4 years ago, you know, the South is on. It's because everyone works with each other.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I feel like back maybe 2010, 2011, it felt like New York was like kind of like nobody really fucked with each other. It was like everybody was doing their own thing, but nobody really rocked with each other.
Right.
Now I feel like it's like a whole different. Everybody's doing shit with everybody. Action's doing shit with, you know, everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are working together. You're working with Flatbush Zombies, with Ferg, with everybody. Do you think it's because it's a generational thing?
Definitely.
Like you guys have kind of learned from the last 5 years?
Definitely. Anybody who's in this game, you see what's happened in the past. So you don't wanna just continue that trend. And we seen that everybody wants to be the one in New York, and that's cool. I want to be the one in New York.
And you know what it was that King of New York shit fucked the game up.
It did. You know what I'm saying? It definitely did.
Because everybody felt like they had a claim to that shit.
Right. But don't get me wrong. Everybody inspires from New York to be the king.
Hell yeah.
But to me, it's bigger than New York. Like, I'm good in New York whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody love me in New York. That's why New York is not my number one goal. My number one goal is Arizona. My number one goal is New Mexico. My number one goal is Cali. These are places where people don't see me often. New York, I'm good. I rest my head down, I'm respected. I can walk down any street in New York. So that King of New York shit, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'd rather the people tell me I'm the King of New York. I would never self-proclaim. And I feel like that was the problem before.
People were doing that.
People were self-proclaiming. Exactly. Instead of letting people say, yo, you the King of New York. And I feel like, you know, niggas get smarter, niggas get older. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, like I said, with the whole ASAP, with the Flatbush, with the World's Fair, with Action, everybody coming out of New York, niggas fuck with each other genuinely. You know what I mean? Niggas might not do records together all the time, or you might not see dozens of pictures together, but every time you see niggas, it's all love.
It's love.
And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck the same bitches, believe it or not. Like, niggas party in the same spots, niggas know the same people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Just having New York being cohesive, whether niggas appreciate that shit or not.